Hi guys, in this video tutorial we're going to be looking at creating a microservice in AspNetCore web API. Let's get started. I'm using Visual Studio 2019. So when you click on create a project, you have a list of template projects that you can select and choose to work on. I'm going to be using this one, AspNetCore web API. So this will be a shopping, sorry for my caps, this will be a shopping API. I want to change the directory here to I'm just creating a folder. Let's say YouTube tutorials. Gonna put my project here. Looks like at the moment .NET Core 3.1 is a long-term service. .NET Core 5.0 is out of support, so it's best to go with this one. I don't want to use any authentication type. I can configure HTTPS is fine. I don't want to enable Docker because I want to run this on my local. So I'll go ahead and create. Don't save that. So now when we get here I want to add a new few folders. Our models, I want to add a folder for services, and inside services I want to have a folder for interface and another one for implementation. Double check my spelling is correct there. Implementation, that looks fine. And then I want another folder for the database. So inside the database folder I will create my new class. I will call this shopping context. This will inherit from DB context. To use DB context, we need to use AspNet Entity Framework Core, and those are just the nugget packages you can install. Looks like it's giving us an option here to get the latest one, but I'm not sure the latest one will be compatible with .NET Core 3.1. So I'm just gonna go there to my project and manage Nugget packages, browse, and I want it's Microsoft Entity Framework Core. So there I want version 5. Version 5.9 should be compatible with .NET Core 3.1, and that should solve the problem now. And then after that I want to add AspNetCore.SQL. All of these packages are for working with database in Entity Framework Core. So for the previous one I took 5.9. I'll do the exact same thing for this one. And then afterwards I want Microsoft Entity Framework Core.tools. Now I've got the tools. I'm going to take 5.9 again on this one. Okay, yeah, that should be fine for this tutorial. So now on my DB context class, it's very important to set this up such that all my models will be defined here. And how do I use this? I'm using it with DB context options, and then on site that DB context options I want to pass in my class, which is shopping DB context, and then there's gonna be options, and then also in here I want to call a constructor from the DB context class. So just click back. So this will be base options. Okay, with that being said, we should be good to go. Now I have my database, and then inside my database I want to create another folder and call it data models. If you follow what the guys are doing online, they might call this DTO, but I prefer to put it under a folder that is called data models, and then I'll create a class, and then in this class we have a shopping DB context, and then we want to add a product model, and then so let's quickly define the properties of this class. You have ID, and then we're gonna have the product will have some sort of a string description, and also the product will have a string category, and then it will have its this is gonna be quantity, that will just tell us how many there are in stock, and then we have another property that would say the boolean is available, but I'm gonna say is in stock, so this field will tell us whether we have the product in stock or not. And then what else do we need here? We need to know the price of this item. I'm gonna make this a double, and then I'm gonna say this is a price. What else am I missing now here? Okay, for a product, at least it must have a name. We need to know what is the name of the item we're selling, and then also the description and the category. I'm just gonna say what's the brand, because remember we want to cater for any product here, any product that you want to buy or sell online. We're saying we want to keep it some ID that will identify it uniquely on the database. The key annotation handles that for us, and it's gonna have a name, it's gonna have a brand, some sort of description around the product, it's gonna have a category, quantity, and then is in stock and price. Also, I wanna add a string of a size. So if you can think of this product as a beverage, that would be like your 250 milliliters, 1 liter, 1.5 liters, 2 liters, whatever sizes they come. And then if it were something else, it will also apply the same principle. Okay, and then we are done there now. So here I want to say public div set to make sure my product is part of my div context, and I have product, doesn't know what product is, so I must just include that namespace, and then product. Hello? Hello.